What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another Mal Reacts video, and today I am joined by just Udisoft. It's me and him, and we are doing a duo reaction to an ancient planet that hides inside of Earth, and it's been hiding there for about 4 billion years apparently, and I want to see what this is about. Okay, I don't know if this is like a theory video, I don't know if this is just some like random conspiracy theory or what, like I don't know what it is. I just want to watch it, but let's get into it. By Brightside, of course, mate, we stay yoinking their content. All right,
you take off from Earth and park your spacecraft somewhere near the moon. You're now almost 240,000 miles away from your home planet. That's almost 100 widths of the United States. Now you take out a giant hammer and an enormous chisel using the robotic arms of your spaceship. You place the chisel at the Earth's North Pole and strike its head with the hammer. Earth splits open like an eggshell.
Wait, that's true.
You see it. Another planet.
Another
It's THEIA, and it's hiding inside our planet.
No,
like
these nuts! Oh,
you
got
need
it!
to go back in time 4.5 billion years to find out how it got there.
So tell me there's another planet inside of Earth. Is that what you're trying to tell me?
Will soon become our solar system.
I don't know if that's how that works.
Yeah, space debris are slowly coming closer toward the common center. Soon this
I have a question. This has to be like a theory thing, right? It's not like a scientific thing.
Has to be.
Yeah.
We'll see, but
a puzzle of
sounds like a bit of a crack job to me, mate.
Yeah, I'm
the
getting
temperature
a drink of water,
inside the giant is rising. Soon, it gets so high that it triggers a nuclear chain reaction. Another second,
this video is great,
bam! There's an explosion so powerful that the shockwaves travel far into dark space.
Killed everyone.
And the blinding flash from this blast can be seen from the other side of the Milky Way galaxy.
Oh.
When the dust clears a little, you can see that a bright light is still shining.
It's gonna take a while to get there.
Yeah, I was about to say, maybe they'll see it next month.
This newborn star is the sun. It weighs as much as 333,000 Earths. If the sun was a bucket, you'd need 1.3 million Earth-sized planets to fill it. You're interested in a small object over there, 93 million miles away from the sun. This pile of rocks and hot lava is Earth. Right now, the planet.
I am very confused. What is happening? Where are we going with this?
Planet.
I don't know about this.
I'm not, the oceans of lava are gradually cooling down.
Planet.
But a few tens of million years after the sun's birth, you notice a strange object hurtling toward Earth.
Oh.
It's THEIA. This small planet was born at about the same time as Earth.
It's a meteor that took out the dinosaurs.
It's following a crazy spiral trajectory at enormous speed. Scientists believe THEIA was kind of a ball Jupiter and Venus played with. Venus was pulling THEIA in one direction. Then Big Brother Jupiter pulled it back.
Oh my God,
but the sun makes up 99.8% of the mass of the entire solar system. That's why the star sets its own rules. It makes THEIA move in almost the same orbit as Earth.
They're gonna collide.
So they inevitably come closer and closer
Imagine we were
to each
on
other
THEIA instead
until
of
they
Earth.
become next-door neighbors.
Pretty sure there's a PNGs of the moon.
Is the size of
I was
Mars
gonna say, I don't
and
think
as wide as the Atlantic Ocean from New York to Portugal.
Who did this animation? They better not been paid high.
A collision can't be avoided. THEIA is traveling toward Earth at nearly 9,000 miles per hour. That's 11 times faster than the speed of sound. If the smaller planet crashes into Earth at a particular angle, Earth will most likely be torn apart, as well as THEIA itself. The collision will cause a huge blast, visible on other planets even on a bright day.
Visible to who, mate? Like no one's seeing it.
Burning dust and debris. Even if THEIA touches Earth only lightly, it'll still knock out a chunk of our planet the size of Australia. But the collision with THEIA happens at a perfect 45-degree angle. It strikes the Earth at tremendous speed. The explosion literally vaporizes huge amounts of rock. And the shockwave sends the remaining debris into Earth's orbit. A huge crater is formed at the impact site. Soon it gets filled with boiling lava.
Yeah, that's where we get our iron.
And the ejected fragments of Earth begin to orbit our planet. According to one version, these fragments form 2 moons. At first, they travel together, but one day they get too close to each other and collide, forming one large space body. The other theory claims that all the shards start being pulled by the remnants of THEIA. Sometime later, they form the moon as we now know it.
So the moon is THEIA.
In the past,
we are THEIA.
Everything is
THEIA.
Red-hot rock and lava.
Is THEIA.
The collision at this angle slightly tilts our planet and accelerates its rotation. It's because of THEIA that we have different seasons and 24 hours in a day. Earth has lithospheric plates. These are enormous solid pieces that make up the crust of our planet. After the collision with THEIA,
for my brain's gonna explode. There's so many big words.
It causes carbon, a primary component of all known life on Earth, to start moving all over our planet.
Right.
So,
dude, imagine if all of this is true. Okay, like everything here, everything said is true. That, like, do you know how small of a chance that means life is? Like, all of this had to happen for us to be here. You know what I mean?
I feel like it is saying this did happen, but it happened in a way that we didn't die, right?
Nah, but like what I'm saying is like all of this had to happen to the Earth for us to be here now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's a one in a, you know, one in a lot, one in a big number that I can't name.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy to think about. Like, if all of this is true, that means that the chance of life itself is so small.
Earth
it's
gets
definitely
some
somewhere
kind
else.
of metabolism.
Like, if all of this has to happen for a human to be alive, mate, I don't know. We're getting some
the
like
first living
fungi
creatures start to
space.
appear on our planet. Over nearly 4
Space
billion
mushrooms.
years, simple single-cell
shrooms is all we're
organisms
finding.
have been evolving into the life you see today. According to
Crab.
scientists,
Space
such a
crab.
collision is a very rare event.
Astro
The
crab.
probability that somewhere out there's a planet like ours that has survived the same catastrophe is extremely small. This may be the reason why we are yet to find traces of other civilizations out there in
Hey, I
space.
just said that.
UFO hog.
Meanwhile, the remains of Theia are still here on Earth. Of course, it doesn't look like an entire planet stuck inside our own.
So I've been clickbaited.
Most of the fragments have melted and blended into the Earth's crust.
I've been clickbaited.
If you take
Bright
the top
side.
layer off our planet, you'll see 2 huge lava blobs the size of entire continents.
Oh,
They're right
yes.
below Africa and the Pacific Ocean. Presumably, these are the remains of Theia. They didn't mix with Earth's mantle because of different densities. It's like
Okay.
mixing water and oil in a glass.
how do we know that?
The
Who's
oil
going
will
down there and
always
check?
float up over the water and create an even layer on top of it. But if you raise those lava patches up to the surface, they'd be 100 times higher than Mount Everest. Other
We do that.
remains
That'd be
of
kind of
Theia
cool. As long
might
as
be
we
on
come
the
to my
moon.
house or anything like
The
that.
Apollo space missions brought back many soil samples for analysis. Scientists have concluded that the moon is very similar to Earth in structure.
The moon
People
has
could drill
sand on
deep
it.
down and take samples there. Then they'd analyze the blobs
The
from
moon
Earth.
has Bondi
If their
Beach.
structure matched, it'd be 100% proof that Theia did hit Earth 4.5 billion years ago.
I mean, not really.
And that's how we got the moon. But for the time being, Theia remains somewhat mysterious.
So the
Scientists
theory
are still not
is
sure that the planet
Moon
actually
split off
existed.
from another thing that collided with us.
Yes,
I'm pretty
theory-
sure that's like what people already thought for like ages.
Yeah, but like they just clickbaited differently and said like big planet inside Earth hiding. Like,
Not bad. Not bad.
dude, bright side, gotta give it to them, mate. They're creative with their titles.
Playing
The whole
hide and
idea
seek with the
perfectly fits
planets.
the model of the moon's creation. But in
The
fact,
Earth is playing
this
hide and
incredible
seek.
collision may have never happened.
Hop on the bright side of life
Yo!
together.
Bright
Get out
side
of here.
merch?
Tees,
Oh my God, look
hoodies,
at
and
that
more.
thing. What
Click
is
the link
that?
to pick your choice.
Now you travel 41 light years away from Earth
wow,
to the
they're back
planet
into the video just
55
like that.
Cancri
That was
E. It's
clean.
about twice the size of Earth and
Cancri.
8
55
times heavier. You take
tangents.
out your giant hammer again and use it to hit the chisel. The planet cracks, and you see it's a giant diamond.
Oh,
The
Minecraft!
temperature
Oh,
on this
Minecraft
planet
diamond.
is
Oh,
tens
wait.
of times higher than that of Earth.
I want that
and its
planet in
soil
my
is rich in
Minecraft
carbon.
seed.
Yes,
The
please.
heat puts a lot of pressure on this carbon. Its structure changes. First, it turns into graphite. Some more pressure, and graphite turns into diamond.
Oh my God, we're gonna have
On
infinite
Earth,
diamonds.
Diamonds form at depths below 60 miles, where the pressure is 50,000 times greater than
So
on
you're
the
telling me
surface.
there's a planet with
The
infinite diamonds
temperatures
inside
there
of us?
rise over 1,000 degrees, which is as
I
hot
guess
as
so.
fire.
That's it.
Diamonds are ejected closer to the surface in volcanic
Oh
eruptions.
my God. So they
Still,
that's how they get
people have
diamonds.
to dig mines 1,500 feet deep to find these beautiful gems. The Golden Jubilee diamond is
The
the biggest
Golden
cut
Jubilee
and faceted
diamond,
on
baby.
Earth. It weighs as much as a chocolate bar and is the size of a hamster. Its price is about $12 million. Now imagine a diamond the size of an entire planet.
$3.50.
At least.
Take it
You
or leave
decide
it.
to fly
I'm
back to
thinking
the solar
$4.
system. Your destination is Jupiter's moon, Europa. It's as wide as the distance between Seattle and Houston.
This is Europe with
and
an
its
A.
mass is less than 1% the mass of Earth. The surface is enclosed in an icy crust.
Europe the
it's
first.
about 19 miles thick. But what if you
Europe.
crack this crust with your giant hammer?
Oh, is that
Wow,
diamond?
Europa is completely covered
That's
in water.
water.
It's freezing here, 3 times colder than at the North Pole
That's
on
cringe.
Earth. The water
I
turns
don't want
into
no.
ice
Dude, give me,
almost
where's the
instantly,
diamond planet?
but
Give
the
me
ocean
give me the
beneath the
cords for that.
surface is still liquid.
On the Emerald Planet.
Europa
trying to make money.
interacts with Jupiter gravitationally, just like the moon with Earth. This creates tidal forces and heats Europa's
How do we
core.
know that? We haven't been
the
to
core
whatever that
melts
is.
the ice around it. The result is a huge
gotta get to
ocean,
Mars, mate. We're
2 to 3
useless.
times larger than all of Earth's oceans combined. Scientists believe that water is the basis of life. It may mean that life may exist on Europa. There could be thermal springs, just like at the bottom of our oceans. The water
You
there
reckon
is
I've been
probably
hearing
much
this
warmer.
since I was like
And
8
even
years
though the
old,
pressure
man.
and
You
temperature
reckon there's Europa crabs? You imagine you go
I
there,
don't
they're
know, I
like
think-
blue. They're like,
I don't know about crabs.
oh. So, dude, I hate when people say like there could be life, and all it is like little like it's like the shit that you clean up with a Dettol wipers, like living on a planet, and they're like, oh, there's life on the planet. Like, no, mate, they're germs. All right, that's not life.
oh, bacteria.
I hate it. I hate it. Don't call it life,
Europa
please.
is almost the same
Food,
age as
that's
Earth.
what I get in my Chinese
This means
food.
there's been enough time for living organisms to appear and evolve.
Like, what is that? I
Who
can't even
knows?
see that,
Maybe
bro.
some
It's a
advanced
sea pickle
civilization
underwater.
is already blooming under this crust of ice. They may be building big
Oh my god,
Animal world.
sea! Oh my god, sea country. Like, dude, you think Europa, like, all right, one of the moons has a sea city under it? Like, what load of crap is this?
and dreaming of conquering space right now. But the only thing people can do at the moment is send a probe to Europa and find out if life is
They're
possible.
gonna send a probe there. It's like a GoPro. They just send it in the hole and hope it works. I mean, that was interesting until they started talking about sea cities, mate. What a load of shit that is. What was the other planet called? The one with this inside of us?
THEIA.
THEIA, yeah, mate. There's Theans down the bottom, all right? They're building lava cities in Earth, all right?
Lava man.
Lava
Magmas
man.
from Pokemon.
Well, that was an interesting video. I don't know. They've just completely clickbaited us, to be honest. They just said like, oh, something hit Earth and then we get to moon. Like, where's this planet inside of us? But besides the point, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you click another one on screen right now, as it would mean a lot to me. And I'll see you guys in the very next video. Peace.